Just over.
Gladly, Mohamed Shami into Louis Kimber. 4 slips away. Shami is in. It's right gully now. The fourth slip has moved a little bit wider as Sam Evans in the bowling here with presumably Yush Yadav. The good leave actually from Evans. That in comes Mohamed Shami to Evans. A little bit leg side. He turns this off his hips. Shami does like to attack the order player, but up at the top of the order today faces up to Shami, who beats him outside off stump. A little bit of nip. Generally, when mid-on is the only one appealing, you are fairly sure that it isn't. Shami in, squared up Louis Kimber, but he's played it well. He's guided it down between third slip and gully, and that's gone down to the deep third boundary for the first boundary. Louis of that variety that's Mohamed Siraj.
Is it Siraj with one of those undershirts on? In goes Yadav and bowls, back foot defensive put. Yadav is in. That does find the edge, bounces just short.
Shami. In he scuds towards Kimber, who definitely had a flash at that. Try in a second as Shami is in a skewed drive from Kimber. He wasn't quite into the shot, but he threw the hands through it with that big backlift, and it goes away to the right hand of the Leicestershire. Last ball of the over from Shami. Kimber awaits and lets this go.
Azars. In goes Yadav and bowls outside off stump. He leaves or tries to leave Evans.
Former Leicestershire player tells about Verinder Sehwag. Evans facing up to Shami, and he's gone. First ball that he's faced from Shami. It was a fast bowler, a little bit full, a little bit of movement away. Evans had a little prod at it, and it's Sam Evans, the Leicestershire captain for this game, is gone for 1 of 22 deliveries. Get the ball squirting into that region. Shami in, that's left alone, very tight to off stump. Shami puts hands.
Yadav is in, bowls again, and he is flashing this time, and he's got it wide of, well, between third and fourth slip. I'd say wide of 16 of 20 balls, 18 for 1, but far from convincing.
Again, too tight really to play the shot that he was wanting to. You could see he was a little...
As Yadav is in, and Kimber inside edges down to long leg between his body and the stumps. 4-4, came back in, and it's 4-4. So picked up 2 boundaries in the over and has moved on to 20, but one would not say...
Is in to Pujara, yet to get off the mark, and he's bowled him. Cheteshwar Pujara gone for Dhaka Mohamed.
4. So picked up 2 boundaries in the over and has moved on to 20, but one would not say...
Is in to Pujara, yet to get off the mark, and he's bowled him. Cheteshwar Pujara gone for Dhaka Mohamed. Shami spreads the arms wide like an aeroplane and then leaps to hug Pujara around the neck. That one will be much talked about. That was a beauty from Shami. They've been moving away off the seam. That one came back in and took the top of the bails. Cheteshwar Pujara, a man very much in form, is gone for the attack this morning as Shami is in to Everson, who leaves this on length through to the keeper, KS, and floppy hat. The wide brim hats are very much in evidence. Last ball of a very good over from Mohamed Shami. He's down the leg side, and I think that might be leg buys. It's escaped KS Barrett, then gone down to the boundary for 4. Yes.
Yadav as he comes in and bowls to Kimber, who leans.
And Rishabh Pant in next.
Yeah. Yadav is in, bowls to Kimber, full and on driven, and he's got that one past the diving mid on Jadeja, I think it is there.
Shardul Thakur.
Again, especially going down the slight slope to the members' seats between the pavilion and the meet, and Kimber picks up 4 with probably...
Sort of dived over the top of that delivery. That shot, rather.
Yadav is in and bowls, and Kimber is turning it out towards square leg. He's going to pick up another 4. A nice piece of timing there. It does just trickle over the ropes. It was no more really than a defensive push, but a huge gap with all those slot field. That gentle push was able to run past umpire Gibson and gently out as far as the boundary in front of the Upton Steel stand over there. Consecutive boundaries to Louis Kimber, 28 of 27.
Mid-on, so you really only have to do what almost guaranteed to go for 4.
Yadav is in and bowls outside off stump, and then he raises his eyes, raising his eyes to the heavens. Yadav is in, and Kim looking to get forward. He's a big man. It wasn't a big stride front foot, as umpire Warren Ward is 10 overs old. Quite often at this seat, at about that, be examined by the fielding side and the of Mohamed Shami.
As Thakur is in full delivery. Everton will get off the mark with to the covers. Not many on the Raiders' arm will duck. Kimber is up to and leaves this fourth ball of the 11th over of this innings. Kimber pushes this and beats the dive of the fielder at mid-off. It might just pull up. Siraj is going to have to taste that point to off, but the ball is actually stopped by the time he's there, and they'll come through for 3 runs. That was
So we do have a change, and Siraj is in and bowls on the back foot. Kim defends the delivery of out.